A lot of people really hate making mistakes, and a lot of people really beat themselves up because they make these mistakes or they have failures in life, and they really don't see that these mistakes or these failures could be one of the best things that ever happened to them in their life. I'm Gerald Laddie, and I'm going to tell you exactly why making mistakes will be alright. Now, we all make mistakes. It's a part of life. It's going to happen. It's virtually unavoidable. But some people take making a mistake and let it dictate their whole life, because they'll be like, oh my God, I messed up. And some people let one mistake or one failure completely ruin their life. And that's not how it should go. You shouldn't do that to yourself. Now, I have 3 tips or 3 suggestions or 3 ways that can help you get past any failures or any mistakes that you may make, and let it help you get through it a little quicker, so you're not dwelling on it and putting that energy towards being upset at yourself rather than advancing on with your life because you made one mistake or you failed one or a few times. Tip number 1, mistakes will help you learn. Now, I personally feel that the best way to learn is to mess up. I feel like personally you have to make a mistake in order for you to learn how not to do something, or how to do something, or what to do or what not to do. You have to make a mistake. Like you have to mess up. Like, nothing and no one is perfect. We all make mistakes. We all do what it is that we do. Some things are right, some things are wrong. We make mistakes. But from those mistakes, you're supposed to learn from them so that you know not to do this again, or I know not to go down this way, I should go this way, or I should do this instead of that next time. Like, mistakes help you learn. And that's one thing people should take from making mistakes, instead of beating themselves up about it. Like, oh, why did I spill this? Like, don't do that. Like, stop. Don't do that. When you make a mistake, look at the mistake you made, learn from it, and then take what you've learned from that and then apply that to any other time or the next time or any time that you make any other mistakes or could potentially make another mistake, and then use that so that you can advance. For every mistake that you make, you should be able to learn something, whether it's big or small. You should be able to learn something from any mistake that you make. So from here on out, whenever you make a mistake, take a minute and be like, okay, I learned this from this mistake, and now that I know what I've learned from this mistake, now I can apply this to everything else in my life. So I know that if this comes up again, or something like this comes up again, I know exactly what to do. I know exactly how to handle it, and it'll help you out. Like, it's going to help you out. I promise you, it's going to help you out. Number 2, failure is a part of success. You can't have success unless you've had those failures to lead you up to your successful point in your life, or the successful moment in your life. Some of the most successful people that have ever lived have failed a lot. Like, a lot. All the way from Steve Jobs to Michael Jordan to your local mom and pop stores down the road. They all failed a lot. And you don't see that. All you see is the success. You see the success of Apple. You see Michael Jordan become one of the greatest basketball players that ever lived. Like, all you see is their success. You don't see the hours they put in. You don't see all the work they've done to get to where they are today. And through all that work, they failed a lot. Like, a lot. And You can even take me as an example. I fail all the time. I'm a personal trainer. I train people. Not, everybody doesn't always get the results that they want. Sometimes it's my fault. Sometimes it's not my fault. But from the time I was training when I was 18 to now 25, I've learned a lot. And I'm a way better trainer now at 25 than I was at 18. Because you had to learn. I had to fail to know how to be a successful trainer. And the same thing can go with you. You have to make these mistakes. You have to see these failures, and you have to learn how to get through them so that you can be successful. So that you can tell the next person, hey, just because this didn't work, or this didn't work, or this didn't work, or that didn't work, this may work. And this one thing that works defeats everything else that didn't work. And that's the type of mindset you have to have. You have to approach everything like that. You can't be afraid to fail. Being afraid to fail means you're scared of success. And if you're scared of success, you won't be successful. And that's just how things are. Last but certainly not least, and maybe the most psychological one, it doesn't last forever. Number 3, failures and mistakes do not last forever. I know so many people who will dwell and just bring up all the times that they failed rather than talking about their successes or the things that they've done great in their life. They rather dwell on the mistakes that they made instead of thinking about getting past that. Like, you can't do that. Mistakes do not last forever. They don't. Like, they just don't. Like, if you're going to sit there and beat yourself up over a mistake, over a failure that you make, you're wasting time. You're wasting your time. You can't do that. Yeah, okay, you made a mistake. Learn from it and move on. Because you're putting all that energy into worrying about, oh, I made this mistake. Okay, I get it. Some people are hard on themselves. I'm hard on myself. Even I had to learn this. Like, you can't do that. You can't put that energy that you're putting into beating yourself up and dwelling over a mistake or a failure that you made, and put that energy into getting your next client, or going to the gym and taking that extra 100 shots, or learning how to process something on, like, put that energy towards something that benefits your success instead of beating yourself up over a failure. Because I promise you, that success will last way longer than that failure. I can promise you that. So the more effort that you put into knowing that this mistake or this failure is not going to last forever, the quicker on the road to success that you will be. Well, my kings and queens, I hope you took something from what I said today, or learned something from what I said today, and apply it to your life right now. And if you have anything that you want to add, anything that you want to comment on, any suggestions, please hit me down in the comment section below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because you guys are amazing. You guys make me want to do this. I love you guys. You guys are dope. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new, and of course, let's get busy.